Hello fellow YouTubers and welcome. Today I'm in the Des Moines on the map Loop playing Domination. There's a carrier match with submarines. The carriers are tier 8, so my AA should perform quite well here since I'm tier 10. And I've gone with a hybrid AA build for my Des Moines. Okay, I'm with an Akazuki, a Zhao and a Tirpitz. And I'm looking to support the Akazuki on sea. It's not my favorite map, Loop. The islands are very tall. It's difficult to get your 203s to project over the top of them. You can, like this particular island I'm sailing past at the moment, shoot over the edges. As you can see, it's angled, so there are a few opportunities to fire concealed, but not very many. Now, I want to be able to see behind that island on the cap, so I'm heading out to the right-hand side, to this island in front of me, with a view to going bows on to the cap and getting some opportunities, hopefully. There's their Des Moines, interesting. Okay. Just going to spin her this way, because there's an Iowa over there, and I'm a little concerned about him. And we're just going to set up here. Okay. Keeping the Des Moines lit with my radar, but there doesn't appear to be any destroyers near the cap. Okay. He's showing a bit of broadside, improved angles on the AP shells, so we're going to have a go at him. Okay. Oh, there's a Zhao. Atlantico, Iowa. No sign of their split. Who seems to be at B? Actually, checking my mini-map, I can see he's at B. Okay, so there's no destroyer here. No one's spotted their sub yet, though, so I'll have to keep half an eye out for that. Now, the Tirpitz and the Zhao have secured my flank, so I'm in a situation here where I can push up a little, take a few more risks. And there's a Citadel on the Zhao. And another one. Oh, hello, Des Moines. Coming out to play. And showing me a decent amount of broadside. And down you go. I love it. What a good start. Oh, great. Good, good, good. 4 Citadels and 1 sunk Des Moines. Okay, our Worcester's taken out their Zhao. I'm taking a little bit of fire from the Worcester, I'm guessing, by the look of those shots. That'll be the Worcester. But there's no reason why we can't start pushing C now and capping for the team. And check out the acceleration. Even on the turn, I'm accelerating. That's the beauty of running 2 acceleration mods. Okay, I slowed down a bit at the end of that turn, but for most of it, I was powering on through. Very important to keep your tea levels up, so I'm just having a cup of tea. Very important thing, especially if you're British like me. Tea is very important. definitely my drug of choice. Iowa. Again, taking advantage of those good angles on the American heavy AP to get some decent damage down on the Iowa. And here comes the Atlantico. I'm just going to back off and try and use this island to shoot over the top of. Should be able to do that. Just about. Go. No point in lighting yourself if you don't have to, right? Okay, he's now way too well angled, so I've switched to the HE because he's got stupid angle on me at the moment, so there's no way I'm going to pen with the AP except on superstructure. I'm going to keep the pressure on and pursue. And he's down. And you can see we've got no one on the left flank whatsoever. So it's going to be kind of important to push north at some point and basically turn the map 90 degrees so that we've got a united front going forward. Losing flanks is bad news because it opens up crossfire opportunities for the other team. So you can see we're coming together here with a new front. And we still don't have the left side or the side above me, the top side. So I'm going to head north and see if I can secure the north side of the map for our team. Should open up some opportunities for crossfires. Also, I've noticed there's a split in the area. And I may have an opportunity at some stage to sink their destroyer, so I'm certainly going to take it. Ah, that's mighty fine tea. Planes from the Yorktown. And there goes my improved AA. And there go all his planes. Okay, good. Good. There's a split. Split. I said split, didn't I? The split, of course, the split. The lovely split. There's their Worcester. Just on the edge of my guns. Just going to stick the hydro on, just in case the split torped. And I'm heading further north. No, I don't think the Yorktown's above me anymore. I know he's shown on the mini-map as that last position, but that was a good long while ago. My suspicion is he's headed down the map to roughly where the Worcester and the Iowa are. He's probably behind them. More than likely. Judging by the plane directions I'm seeing on the mini-map, he is no longer north of our position. Okay, interesting. I'll try and get a fire on the Iowa. I'm switching to the AP. As he's going behind the island. No fires, but should hit him with that AP, I hope. Hi Zhao, what's up?
Our victory is in sight.
Still a destroyer around here somewhere and I'm lit, so let's radar. There he is.
Concentrate fire on
And there's his torps. Okay. Likes to flick around, doesn't he? I think those got him. Did they get him? Maybe not. Yeah? Yeah. Good. Okay, that's their destroyer dealt with. I was popping back out from behind the island. Still broadside to me. Okay, so switching to AP. Just aiming for the upper belt. Almost got him. Those last shells? Yes! Haha! Oh wow, okay, short and sweet. Short and sweet. Good game, good game. Okay, so we've got about roughly just under 500,000 credits, sank 3 ships, got 4 citadels, quite happy with that, 132 shots fired. Most of them penned. Okay, let's see how we did on score. Top of the team, okay. 2k XP, decent. John Bart played well. Look at the detailed report. 38k on the Iowa, 14, almost 15k on the Des Moines, 16k on the Zhao, 15k on the Atlantico. Not bad, not bad. Decent spread of credits. Okay. So, let's have a quick look at the build I was running there. And for equipment, in slot 1, I've got main armaments modification 1 to look after my guns. In slot 2, I've got surveillance radar modification 1 to enhance the duration of the radar by 20%. So that gives us 42 seconds of glorious radar time. And slot 3, aiming system modification 1 because this ship's all about the guns and we want the best dispersion possible. So nice tight dispersion with aiming system modification 1. In slot 4, propulsion modification 1 because we want to be able to accelerate and decelerate faster, and time taken to reach full engine power is reduced by 50% when accelerating, so more acceleration. In slot 5, concealment system modification 1 because we don't like to be lit. We like to be able to disengage, and we like our concealment to be around 10.9 kilometers, which is about as good as it gets on the Des Moines. And then finally, in slot 6, I've taken the legendary mod, Enhanced Propulsion Plant. And what's this do? It, yes, it stacks with slot 4. You get an additional minus 50% for acceleration, time to reach full engine power. And it also improves your rudder shift by 20%, which gives you a rudder shift time, a very competitive 6.9 seconds, which on a ship this size is very good. Makes you very hard to hit, allows you to juke shots, also allows you to position yourself behind islands and peak, and be able to withdraw fairly quickly. So I recommend it. I think it's worth the loss of the reduction in reload time that you'd normally take, because you normally take main battery modification 3. If you don't have the legendary mod, I'd recommend this one. It's a fair trade because your guns will fire faster. That said, I've really come to enjoy the legendary mod, and I can't recommend it enough. Okay, so let's have a look at the commander build. And for my first pick, I took gun feeder, so we can switch pretty much almost instantly between HE and AP, as both are strong. You get those American heavy AP shells with the Des Moines, so it's worth using. You also get reasonable fire chances and decent high explosive damage with the HE on targets that you can't pen. You do have improved angles with the AP, but there will be times when you will bounce, and that's when you need to switch to the HE. On line 2, priority target, because that gives me a whole rack of information on how many ships are aiming at me, whether I'm being torpedoed. Very useful. The number will reduce and then increase again if somebody torpedoes you, just if you wonder what that trick is. And then on line 3, superintendent, because we like more hydro, we like more radar, and we like more heals. So superintendent on line 3. And then line 4, concealment expert. That's my first 10 points spent. That gives you minus 10% to your concealment value. Very useful for disengaging and not being lit. Okay, pick 5. I would go with survivability expert for the extra hit points, but you could also take adrenaline rush as your 5th pick. And for your 6th pick, either adrenaline rush or survivability expert. It's really up to you as to which particular one you favor. Playstyle is a thing. And then after that, I've gone with AA Defense and ASW Expert, because I like the idea of my heals coming back to me when there's lots of planes around. It also brings my radar back nice and fast. It brings my hydro back nice and fast. It gives me a little bit more punch with my AA. It also gives me additional damage with my depth charges. And I think it's a good pick. However, again, it's down to playstyle and whether you're seeing a lot of carriers in your games, and whether you like the whole AA defense idea. It's not a full AA build, it's a hybrid. If you wanted to do a full build, you probably need to sacrifice something like superintendent and take focus fire training, and then you'd also have to change out your modules to the appropriate ones. But I've gone with a hybrid, and I find it very useful in carrier games, and not so bad in other games. You will get opportunities to shoot down planes here and there, especially with the Golden Lion being a thing at the moment. Otherwise, you would pick top grade gunner. If the AA isn't your thing, top grade gunner is the way to go. And then with your last point, grease the gears. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you all very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.